Now I put the resolution to the House. The question is that the resolution as moved be adopted. All those in favor of the resolution may say aye. All those against it may say no. I think ayes have it. Consequently, resolution is adopted unanimously. एक अंग्रेजी की भी resolution है for the international community to understand what we have to say. जी शाजिया साहब.
Thank you very much. आज Private Members Day था तो हम members ने भी ये एफर्ट किया है क्योंकि आज यौम इस्तेहसाल कश्मीर है 5 अगस्त 2019 को जो कुछ हुआ ऑनरेबल मिनिस्टर साहब ने भी उस पर बात की है. Thank you for allowing me to read this resolution. Members have also signed on this. So this House, representing the will of the people of Pakistan, strongly condemns India's illegal, unilateral and morally indefensible actions of 5 August 2019, which aim to alter the internationally recognized status of Jammu and Kashmir in violation of international law and United Nations Security Council resolutions, declares that no unilateral action by India can change the disputed nature of Jammu and Kashmir, which remains on the agenda of the United Nations, affirms that Jammu and Kashmir dispute is not an internal matter of India, but a global issue requiring a just resolution in accordance with UNSC resolutions and the aspirations of the Kashmiri people, calls upon the international community to stand for justice, not silence, in the face of Indian oppression and human rights abuses in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir, reiterates that Pakistan will never compromise on the right of the Kashmiri people of self-determination as guaranteed under international law and UN resolutions, affirms that Pakistan's moral, political and diplomatic support for the Kashmiri people remains unshakable and enduring, acknowledges that Kashmir is the unfinished agenda of the partition of the Indian subcontinent, and this House commits to continue raising the Kashmir issue at every regional and international forum, condemns all forms of Indian state violence and coercive tactics aimed at erasing the identity, culture and political aspirations of the Kashmiri people, which have failed and will continue to fail, observes 5th August as a black day that marks the beginning of an illegal siege, gross human rights violations and the denial of fundamental freedoms to the people of Indian-occupied Jammu and Kashmir, rejects India's attempts at demographic engineering and political persecution in the region, which violate the Geneva Conventions and all norms of international conduct, demands that India be held accountable for the systematic human rights abuses being committed in Indian-occupied Jammu and Kashmir, including arbitrary detentions, torture, media blackouts and collective punishment, declares that silencing the voices of Kashmiris through force, censorship and occupation cannot be defined as peace. It is tyranny, asserts that peace and stability in South Asia are impossible without the just and final resolution of the Jammu and Kashmir dispute, urges the international community, especially the United Nations, to break its silence and fulfill its long-standing promise to the people of Kashmir, demands that immediate implementation of all relevant UN Security Council resolutions which call for a free and impartial plebiscite in Jammu and Kashmir, insists that the people of Jammu and Kashmir must be allowed to determine their own future freely, fairly and under the supervision of the United Nations, affirms that while laws can be changed and imposed, the will of a people cannot be revoked by decree or force, declares that from Srinagar to Islamabad, the heart beats as one for the freedom and dignity of Kashmir, recognizes that 5 August is not merely a date in history, it is a continuing reminder of the need for global conscience and moral clarity on Kashmir, resolves that Kashmiris have not surrendered, neither will Pakistan, in its principled support for their cause. Thank you, sir.
Now I put the resolution to the House. The question is that the resolution as moved be adopted. All those in favor of the resolution may say aye. All those against it may say no. I think ayes have it. Consequently, the resolution is adopted unanimously. मैं आपकी तवज्जो दिलाना चाहता हूँ ऑनरेबल मेंबर्स की. Cadet and faculty members from Margala Cadet College, Murray, are sitting in the visitors gallery. We welcome them.